Let me now go through the resilience model and explain each of the components in it. Adversity, as I said earlier, is implicit in the very meaning of resilience. If there were no adversity to deal with, there would be no need for resilience. When we talk of adversity, we usually refer to some event, change, risk, or circumstance which is negative and requires a fairly significant effort in coping and adjustment. Adversity in the workplace often refers to work stressors like a heavy workload, stringent deadlines, role ambiguity, organizational and situational constraints, etc. But adversity could also refer to more traumatic events or situations like sexual harassment, conflict or abuse, uncomfortable or hazardous work conditions, etc. Adverse events or situations can vary in intensity, frequency, predictability, and duration. Working with difficult colleagues, for example, can be considered a relatively mild intensity adversity, but having to deal with a difficult boss can be much more difficult. And having to deal with a possible loss of job or a loss in pay grade or position can be a fairly severe adversity. Also, some things can be considered mild adversity if they happen infrequently, like having to deal with a difficult colleague once in a while. But the very same adversity can become quite severe if it happens frequently, or if the number of difficult colleagues is large. Certain jobs can also pose an actual physical risk, like, for example, that of police officers, military personnel, firefighters, people working in chemical factories, nuclear reactors, etc. And research has found that officers who face such life threatening events follow slightly differing individual resilient trajectories than those who don't face such risk or adversity. Also, while the word adversity usually has implicit negative connotations and associations with risk, unpleasantness, and tragedy, it can also include non negative events, changes, or circumstances which give an individual the opportunity to cope with them, learn, and grow, thereby demonstrating resilience. It is therefore important to try and identify the types of stressors and adversity that the employees or leaders face when trying to gauge or measure their resilience. Resilience promoting factors are those factors both from within the person as well as from his or her environment or circumstances that can encourage them to be more resilient. Factors that are from within the person are also called personal resources and would include personality based factors based on either single or multiple character traits. They could also include skills and expertise, exposure to different circumstances, experiences, training, and skills. Resilience promoting factors could also include environmental and situational factors like the support received by friends and family or the community, support from colleagues, supervisors, and management at work, as well as the team and organizational culture, would also likely play an important part in promoting resilience. Experiencing positive emotions and having a positive attitude, especially towards one's job, career, and organization, has been associated with better resilience. Employees and leaders with better emotional intelligence, confidence, and self efficacy are also usually more resilient. Positive connections at work and the capacity to express positive and negative emotions constructively has also been found to be positively associated with resilience. Support from family, extended family, friends, etc., has been shown to have a protective effect on the individual and provides the essential emotional support required for resilience.